Hello, tubers! Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, and welcome to Cooper's Thai Adventures. Welcome back. Today we're going to be going over the differences between Jomtien and Pattaya and which area is better for you and why we chose Jomtien. So without further ado, let's get into today's topic. Jomtien and Pattaya are neighbors, coexist in the same area, right next to each other, literally. Just one road crosses the two places. And we are in the district of Chonburi. Now, Chonburi covers all of Jomtien and all of Pattaya and amongst other places in the vicinity. And we chose Jomtien to live in. And I'm going to go over with you why we chose Jomtien to live in and what are the differences for us that swayed that decision. Jomtien we found to be very laid back. And that's something that we really enjoyed. Coming from Cavite in the Philippines, where there's just traffic. And it was just such a breath of fresh air to get away from that. When we're in the Philippines, if we wanted to get away from traffic, we would go down to Batangas and have a great day at the beach there. Beautiful place, we loved it. In Pattaya is got a fair bit more traffic than Jomtien, and that's obvious because I brought that point up already. But it's also where a lot of the nightlife is, a lot of the bars, the big restaurants, and the shopping malls. And don't get me wrong, Darlene and I both, we like our food and we like our malls. But we just want to be just outside a little bit of all of that. And we go in there quite regularly. It's literally only 2.5 kilometers from our house. So our condo, from where we live. And Pattaya is, way I would describe it is a great place for those that haven't settled down yet. And they want to have their fun. Nothing wrong with that. They're not hurting anybody. They're entitled to do what they want to do. And I got no problem with that. Hats off to you. Enjoy while you can. Okay? So, Jomtien tends to be those that are more, what's the word I'm looking for? Are more reserved, I guess would be the right word for this one. And that people that choose Jomtien tend to like that little bit quieter life. Even though there are bars in Jomtien, that's absolutely true, and there are, go-go bars and things like that. But they seem to be not as many as Pattaya, so it's, a bit more laid-back atmosphere. So if you like to walk on the beaches like Darlene do it and I do at night, it's not fighting a crowd to do so, whereas Pattaya can get quite busy, especially in the high season. Jomtien gets busy in the high season too, but not as much. And we chose it specifically for that relaxed lifestyle. So what has Jomtien got that Pattaya doesn't got? Well, less traffic, for a start. No malls. But there is a big Tesco Lotus that's like a grocery store downstairs and a few shops at the front and more shops and a food court upstairs. So maybe you can even classify it as a very tiny mall. I don't know. But for us, that's where we do our grocery shopping, one of many places. And I've filmed a grocery store here in the Philippines, SNR, to give you an idea of what that's like. And also when I get back to the back to Thailand, I will be doing the same. To us, Jomtien's got the nice beach. We walk down the promenade there, enjoy ourselves, It's got nice restaurants as well there, great selection of different foods, and it's got a beautiful night market, overlooks the beach. It's called Jomtien Night Market. And I will be doing videos on that in the future as well, because I got a lot of requests on it. So I will cover the food topics and what you can get there and the different restaurants and facilities that they have. On the other side, Pattaya's got the two best malls, Festival Mall and Terminal 21 Mall, and they both are super. Terminal 21 has got to be the best mall I've ever seen in my life. Hats off to the Thais. They've done a fantastic job with it. They just put so much in it. You got different floors, and every floor's got its own theme. You got London, you got Paris, you got Tokyo. Yeah, it's amazing, and there are other ones too. We go there on a weekly basis. Jump on my motorbike. We're there in under 10 minutes. Again, from our place, you can also get the bot bus. Bot bus, it costs you 10 baht, and it goes straight down the main road, past the Festival Mall and Terminal 21 Mall. And at the end of Terminal 21 Mall, there's a turning circle. It goes around the turning circle and goes back again, and goes all the way up to Jomtien. So for that trip, it costs you 10 baht. For the whole trip, one way, 10 baht, 33 US cents. Can't beat it. Really, really can't beat it. Also, the other transport aspect they have there are called bolts. And if you don't know about it, first time you come to Thailand or before you come to Thailand, if you've got an Android or Apple device, go ahead and download that app for Bolt, because we found it incredibly cheap and well worth it. In a rainy day, and it does have a rainy season, Thailand, the bolts have proven worthwhile to us. And we've used them many a times. We do a big grocery shop, have 10 packs of water, for example, and we put them under the kitchen sink, and we use that water up, and makes it a lot easier than trying to carry it on a motorbike. So just to do our bolt shopping, to get from the Tesco Lotus to our house, it's 100 baht. Less than 100 baht, actually. So it's less than $3. You couldn't ask for better. Area is so important when you choose where you want to retire. And I'm going to explain why area is so important. Jomtien and Pattaya both got their pluses and minuses, but they're minuscule. They really are. There's not much difference between the two. The only main difference between the two is one's quieter than the other. So we chose the quieter option. It's only 10-minute drive on a motorbike, 15 minutes in a bot bus, Bolt taxi, do it the same, 15 minutes, you're there, and you're looking at $3. Big whip-de-doo-dah. It's not a lot of money for most of us out there. And it's very affordable. Also, you got the motorbike taxis. Right outside our condominium is a 7-Eleven and a mini-mart. And the mini-mart always has motorcycle taxis out there. So you can come out and jump on the back of a motorcycle taxi and use that as the main source of transportation. It's even cheaper than the Bolt is, but a little bit more expensive than the bot bus. It's all up to you, but the reason we chose our area is because what we have near us. There's a DHL right across the street. Brilliant. I'm able to send paperwork and stuff that I need back to the States securely, no problems, or anywhere else in the world. Also, we've got a pharmacy, drugstore, right opposite our condominium complex. I can get all my diabetic medication there. We got the 7-Eleven. We got the mini mart. We've got a hair salon that if Darlene wants to go to, she can go to it. We've also got American breakfast restaurant right outside the front door of the condominium complex. You got a Thai food restaurant right outside the condominium as well. There's just so much there. And also, if you wanted to walk it, you could walk it in about 4 minutes at a nice leisurely walk. All you can eat buffet for 200 baht. Actually, I think it's 249 baht. But it's one of those barbecue buffets. You choose all the meat and you cook it yourself at the table. You just walk around with your plate, and you want beef, you want chicken, you want pork, you want seafood. It's all there. You want fish. And they put a thing of charcoal on the table, and then a hot plate on top of that, and then water inside the hot plate. And you could either steam your food, which is good and healthy, or you can barbecue it, which is another good healthy option. It keeps all the grease and fat away and oils that you don't want into your diet. Or maybe some of you do, but I particularly don't. And it's good and healthy, and we've ate there, and it's been fantastic. Also, going out of Jomtien, going south, about 6 kilometers outside of Jomtien, we did find a all-you-can-eat buffet, and it was under 100 baht. It was 99 baht. And the only reason I noticed this place, because there happened to be 6 buses, 6 coaches outside, full of Chinese people going in there. So you know, if the Chinese are going in there to eat, it's some good food, because the Chinese know how to cook. And Chinese is one of my favorite foods out there too. It's all there. You can find it. It's all easy and accessible. When choosing a condominium, some people say to me, "Hey, Cooper, I want the beach. I want to be on the beach." Okay, you're going to be on the beach. But then they realize, hang on, I got a 15-minute walk to the pharmacy. I've got medical conditions. You know, there's nothing right next to me that I can go to get a bottle of milk or some water. It might be a little bit of a walk to the nearest 7-Eleven, even though they're on every street corner. On Beach Road, I think there's only about 4, and Beach Road goes quite a long ways. We walked part of it, and I gotta say, it's several kilometers long, several miles long too, actually, converting it. How far are we from the beach? Not very far. I do it in my little twist and go moped, my X-Max 300. I'm at the beach in 5 minutes. Literally am. It's not that far at all. And it's very easy roads, not a lot of traffic. Those of you that aren't too experienced with mopeds and motorbikes, good way for you to learn instead of trying to do it in the busy Pattaya. So that would be my advice to you if you wanted to go down that road and get a bike for easier access, because they're very cheap. You can rent one here extremely cheap. The only thing that I would recommend is that you have your bike license and you have your international license before you come. Even though there are agents out there that can help you get your motorcycle license if you don't already have one, you just have to go through an exam. My buddy Brooke did it. He had a motorcycle license, but he didn't have the international endorsement on there. He did it inside a day. It was that easy. And the exam was literally reflex test. When you see the red light, step on the pedal. Okay, did you stop in time? That's good. You know, and then obviously an eye test and other things that he had to do involved. I don't know the full procedure, but that's what he did. And it's very easy to pass. It's not meant to be too hard. They just want to check whether you can actually, react as quickly as you need to react sometimes. So, Pattaya. Well, there's a lot of activities to do in Pattaya, and I'm not talking about the bars or the nightlife. But in Pattaya, they've got a lot more water sports than we do in Jomtien. And like I said, we're only 2.5 kilometers away, so we're not very far at all. They've got the, what do you call it when you're on the when a speedboat's got a line and you got a parachute, yeah, well, they've got that there too. I can't do it because of the damage of my neck. But one thing that I wanted to add in this discussion is I'm not going to name this person. I'm not going to go into a rant, but I did have some hate mail come out today in the comments. And it wasn't only attacking me, but it was attacking some of my subscribers. And I had asked this person, please, sir, would you mind being polite and keeping your comments that way? Stop attacking me and my subscribers. He said, well, if you don't like it, block me. So I typed in, request granted. He's blocked. I didn't want to do it. I value free speech, but I draw the lines at racism and hate. I explained to this gentleman, I created this channel to help expats. I'm not an e-beggar. I don't ask for money. If you want to buy me a coffee or you want to send me a super chat, it's appreciated, but I don't expect it and I don't ask you to do it. It's only if you want it. That is the difference between me and a lot of other bloggers. And I said to him, look, I'm just trying to help other expats that want to retire, don't know the process, don't have any friends over there, and just need that, big brother to walk them around. And he attacked that too and said to me, what are you doing riding a quad bike? Does your disability know? Well, yeah, the Army sure as heck knows that I have a disability. They're the ones that approved it. And they've given me very strong medication. It's called Tramadol. You can Google it. It's got a lot of bad side effects, and I only use it on very rare occasions to help me with the pain so I can try and lead a normal life. This guy couldn't accept it. Oh well. I told him don't subscribe to my channel then, as you don't seem like you would fit in the group very well. And I only want those of you that are sincere and want to put the past behind you, want to move on with your lives, want to be around other people that, like you, want the best, or the best that they can afford, and are going to be there for you, for each other. That's all I want. I don't ask a penny from anyone. I got an email today from a subscriber. I'm not going to put his name out. Well, actually, I have to, because he bought me he bought me a coffee, and his name's Yoshi. But he contacted the realtor at my condo unit and said that he wanted to move there in February, and can he please pay a deposit, and the place would be reserved for him. And she agreed and gave him the exact same rate that he gave me. And in the end, he bought me a coffee to say thank you. So, Yoshi, I'm glad I can help, brother. And thank you so much for buying me the coffee. And I really appreciate those little things. But as I said to a subscriber yesterday who was in Texas, he knows who he is because he spoke to me on the phone. And he is, like me, disabled veteran on disability. And I reached out to him yesterday because he sent me an email and asked me to contact him. And he was just so nice and so grateful that somebody took the time to listen to him, to listen to what he had to say. And he had a moving story about his life, about his career in the military, and that he would like to retire in Thailand too. He'd made up his mind that Thailand was the place for him, and he said, it was all thanks to you, Cooper. God bless you. And he said to me, I'm going to buy you a meal when I get out there. I'm going to treat you and your wife. You guys are doing a fantastic job. And do you know what I said to him? I said, brother, you don't have to do that. I said, how about just a handshake and a hug and a thank you? I said, that's more than enough for us. This channel is for you, folks. This channel is to help you in any way that we can make that move and to be your friend when you get there. There is no hidden agenda. I don't want to form a cult or anything crazy like that, so those new subscribers that come to my channel, that's not what we're about. Just we didn't see anybody out there doing anything like this. So we decided, well, why not do something about it? We're both good people, Darlene and I. Brooke and Jackie are both good people, live in the same complex. Why not? Let's create a channel and do something different. So if you really want to thank me, the one thing that you can do to thank us, hit that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button. Because only 30% of our viewers are subscribed to our channel. I would sure as heck like a few more, because it helps boost our channel so other expats such as yourselves that would like to retire in Asia can have that helping hand too. So let's see if we can do this together. Boost this channel, reach out to as many good people as we can. And let's build that community that we all dreamed about and saw only in the movies. Till next time. Thank you all so very, very much. Oh, one more thing. Watch the commercials. It's the only way we get paid. YouTube did pay us. We got our first, well, we haven't been paid yet, but on the monetization, it does show how much we earned. And we've had this channel going a month, and we've earned $50, literally $50. And that's if you include the super chats that were thrown in there as well. We had 3 super chats. So it doesn't really pay a lot. But the best way you can support me is I'm not asking you for money. Just hit that thumbs up, subscribe, watch the commercials, or don't watch the commercials. Get up, go to the toilet, make a cup of coffee, get a glass of water. Whatever it is that you would normally do when you got commercials on your cable TV and you can't skip it. Just do the same thing for us. We'd really, really appreciate it. Again, thank you so much. God bless. And until next time, stay tuned.